First up, it's Batman and Robin, Volume 4, Requiem for Damian. Selecting Volume 2's issues 18 and 23. Now, at this particular point in time, issue 18 is the last issue up until issue 33 that it has the words Batman and Robin on the actual cover title itself, because they started to change every issue because it sort of becomes like a team-up series. Boy. Now, the first thing you see in here is a silent issue. An entire issue with absolutely zero dialogue. None. You might hear a sound from one of the thugs Batman beats up in the issue, but it's a really great issue. The next two issues is dealing with the 5 stages of grief. And of course, there's various Batman characters where he shows up here. You have people like Red Robin, Red Hood, Batgirl, Catwoman, and then finally, Nightwing. All shown in the book basically dealing with confronting Batman and how he's dealing with the death of Damian, of his son Damian. There's even the first issue even has Batman meeting up with Frankenstein, or the Frankenstein monster, as you will, and of course this is referenced like 1 year later in issue 31. Yes. Let me show some artwork. Yeah, it's still very good artwork by Patrick Gleason. It is really, really gorgeous. It's really beautiful. The Catwoman issue, she does reference that she's a member of the Justice League of America, the Strike Force team that worked for Argus. That's part of Argus. But it was interesting that they had in the Batgirl issue, ties into what's going on in Gail Simone's Batgirl at this point. You know, where at the point where she where she cut out the bat symbol out of her costume. Yeah. Suffices to say, this is a really good set of issues. I'm giving this trade a 9 out of 10. Great trade. Next up, Batman and Robin, The Big Bird. Yes, you can tell it's probably... Oh, look, it's a Bruce Timm cover. Not exactly, no. This is done by the artist, but it's a Bruce Timm inspired cover. And this trade collects issues 24, 28, and number 2. Let's first talk about the annual. The annual itself picks up right where... I mean, not immediately, but it takes place not long after the chronological. It takes place not long after Nightwing number 0. It's not directly referenced here, but it takes place after that. It's basically Dick Grayson's first official night as Robin. And he's kind of like rebellious in a little bit of a way, but it's a really good story, and it's actually the only time that the name Robin appears in the book during this period of time, because the rest of the issue said Batman. Oh, I almost forgot about this one. In issue 19, it's the first in-canon appearance of Carrie Kelly. She appears for a couple issues in here, and then they write her off with Bruce sending her a fake message, and somehow she gets locked out. She basically is never seen again in the series. I'm hoping Patrick Gleason follows up on her in Robin, Son of Batman. Anyways, this trade. This trade is sort of it's a great story. It's a great Two-Face story, and it gives us a new origin for Two-Face, where he still gets ass support on his face, but it's not in a courtroom. They change location, and they change who did it to him. Because originally he was in a courtroom, and ass was thrown in his face by I think his name is Sarah Madoni. I think his name is. I think that's the name of the gangster who did it when he was in the stand. In here, they changed it where he was kidnapped. He's still wearing a suit, but they took off his tie, and apparently the ass is not only now on his face, but also part of his chest as well for some bizarre reason. That stuff is poured on him. But his face is still disfigured, but he's still written really well in here. And the woman's name is McKean, the woman who does it to him. And here's the thing. Apparently, to these women, Harvey Dent is a complete dick. Yes, Harvey Dent dicks around these two women so they can stay in jail. Despite the fact that he's still written like he's still Bruce Wayne's best friend, which is great. I love the fact they actually kept that part of his character. The fact that before he became Two-Face, he was still Bruce Wayne's best friend, despite the fact he could still be sort of a dick to people, and sort of kind of like a split personality type of thing. But they also reference here Batman Incorporated, which is no longer around because, well, most of it was decimated by Talia's Leviathan organization. No, the only change in here is that Doug Monkey, I think he takes over. I think he does some artwork on some of the issues. Yeah, he does some of the artwork on some of the issues, but not all of them. But a little bit here and there. But suffice it to say, this is a really great trade, and a great story for Batman. Now, with the next trade, it begins the hunt for Robin, which is more like a chase for Robin. But yeah, also, yeah, very gruesome. Some bit of gruesome stuff here and there, but it's still a really good trade. I definitely recommend it. Now, some of you probably wondering, where's Volume 3? If that one was Volume 4, and this is Volume 5. The library hasn't gotten the trade yet, and all the trade has is like 3 issues in the first annual. That's all it's in. I actually recommend it for purchase, so it might get it, it might not. It depends what the library wants to do. But otherwise, though, great trade. I definitely recommend picking it up. I also recommend the individual issues if you can find them. I give this a 9.5 out of 10. Alright, that's it. Stay tuned for our next episode, which will be episode 189. Yes, getting closer and closer to that 200th episode. Yes. And I'll probably double shot, I don't know. It depends upon basically what I want to do with the next episode. Okay. Till then, excuse me. See you there. Bye.